Yo, what is up? Coach Wiz here, and we're back with another reaction video. We are reacting to Michael Jordan trash talking stories that proves he's the best trash talker ever. This video is by who we got? P.O. Trex Production. Shout out to you, my brethren. You feel me? Shout out to you. Appreciate the video, man. Y'all go subscribe, like his channel, watch his content. He's got some dope content on there. I've been checking it out. But let's get into the video. And it starts with my favorite Michael Jordan trash talking story. Let's get it. I
didn't talk too much. So what happened was we're in Chicago and I had played against Mike 3 times head up. So KG had never seen me play against Mike.
We're in Chicago, it's my rookie year.
And I got about 24 going into the fourth quarter.
But JR is having a good game. So as we come out the timeout, just I'm on, y'all. I can't even explain it.
We come out of the fourth quarter, KG like, man, keep going at his ass. Serve him. He can't guard you. Keep going at him.
Keep killing that nigga, yo. Keep killing that nigga. Straight up. You having a good game, Joe. Keep going.
Man, chill. It's like, what? I was like, he's standing right here, buddy.
Right here.
Yo, Ryder tried to save him. That's crazy, though. See, players now, they ain't got that intimidation factor like Mike had. Just keeping it real. And I love all airs, but just keeping it real.
Mike can hear me, but I don't really give a fuck. So I'm like, so I double balance.
It's like, I don't care. Keep going at him.
So as I say that, I feel it. Hands on hips, legs locked, nigga stabbed me for about 15 seconds.
Mike looked at KG, looked at me. I was like, Mike, he don't know the rules of the game, man. He's just a young fucker. You know what I mean?
Now MJ on the back leg joint.
Is that right?
Okay, yeah.
Yo, KG tells the best stories, man. I promise. Shout out to Kevin Garnett.
Oh yeah, huh?
Mike looked at him being like, okay. Looked at me like, okay. I said, what you looking at me like that for, right? Went to the fourth quarter, man. That man got about 17 quick.
I can't even really describe the next like 6 to 7 minutes of play, yo. He down 25 now. It was just at 2. Mike had 18. He had like 40 now. JR, myself, we ain't scored in like about 4 minutes. Then I subbed like 3 of the starters. It got bad quick, yo. Come to the bench like this. Jimmy. So I was like, JR, man, my bad, JR. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. He like, it's cool, man. I told you. Just shut your ass up, man. You're not fun. Mike came down. Okay, young fella. Okay, damn, young fella. Damn, y'all done? Damn, young fella.
Yo, see, sometimes you got to know who you're dealing with. You feel me? You never want to poke the bear. Do not poke bears. Don't.
Never talk shit to Mike ever again in life. I seen him at All-Star. Apologize, man. I was fucking man.
You don't seem like a trash talking kind of guy.
I'm not. And I never talked trash, but one time in my entire life with Jordan.
Oh, all right.
So we're with the Dream Team. And what Coach Daly did, he split the team up East versus West. So we would play every day, tie. So this is the 4th day. And we got out on them about 12-2. So finally, we got on a little run. So Michael walking back. I don't usually talk trash, but I had to that time. So I said, Michael, if you don't turn into Air Jordan, we're going to blow you out today. He started sweating. His eyes got big. Usually that tongue come about right here. Now it's way out. He broke the huddle. He hit a 3 and he's looking at me.
New Bet365 customers get how much?
Join Bet365 today and get $150 in bonus bets when you bet $5.
It's never ordinary at Bet365.
All right, I love y'all.
He scored about 4 straight 3s. Ooh. And I went, oh, man. Now, this is the greatest shot I've seen. He came down the right side, took off. I got to show you this one.
Don't hurt yourself.
I won't hurt myself.
Okay.
Magic might tell the best stories ever. I'm sorry. He just might.
So he stole the basketball. He coming down the right side. He takes off. David Robinson took off. And he said, okay, I'm going to just sit here in the air. So Mike just cuffed. And he just looked at
In
it.
the air.
And he kept looking. He kept looking. He kept looking. He went all the way down, Jack. Dave Robinson went to the ground. He 360, tongue moving, and dunked it. Bam!
And dunked.
I said, that's it.
In a practice
360
game.
in a practice game. He just looked at me, too, to let me know. Yeah, it's your fault. You know who got
Yo, if I'm David Robinson, I'm sick. Like, why are you starting stuff with this man? Now look.
me to do this? You.
Yeah.
And I was just stunned, and all of us were stunned to see him hang in the air that long and 360. So we got upstairs. Larry Bird and I sitting down. So he come in with his cigar. I just want y'all to know there's a new sheriff in town. And we all bow down.
Yeah,
You're right.
I love it.
Michael Jordan is so
fire.
incredible. There'll never be.
The moral is you should not talk trash to Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I remember saying something to him one time. They were down. This is when they were trying to win 73 games. They were trying to get the all-time record. We had them in the afternoon game. Game meant nothing. They were in the playoffs. I was playing with the Pacers. We were in the playoffs. We were up 8 points with about a minute and a half left. And I remember standing at the free throw line, and I looked at him. I said, why don't you go sit down? Game's over. And he looked at me. The next minute, I'm telling you, he played like it was game 7. I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? He did not like the fact that I just said that to him. And all of a sudden,
Yo, that's a true competitor. You could say any little thing at any time. Switch flips.
it was a 1-point game. So Larry Brown called timeout. We go over to the bench, and I think one of my teammates, Antonio Davis, he said, did you say something to him, Jay? I said, yeah. I said, I told the game was over. And Larry Brown heard it. Larry was like, why would you do that?
We're playing. We go up 9 with about 3 minutes to go.
Mike is 4 for 16 from the field. He's having a really rough night.
Right.
So Derek decides, because there's about 10 minutes to go in the game and we're winning, he decides to say to Michael Jordan, who's having an off night,
Told you we're gonna whoop your ass tonight.
Told you we're gonna whoop your ass tonight.
oh, hey, Mike, shit's not falling tonight, Mike. You're having an off night, Mike.
Bill Jackson looks down the bench. What do you want to do? So Michael ties his shoe up, takes his towel off, walks
That's
in,
crazy.
he stands next to me, and says, "Little man, I told you about talking trash to me." I said, "Man, we up 9 with 3 minutes to go. You're not beating me tonight."
Over the top of Scott. Michael's second in a row. He has 14. Oh, what a move. Jordan on the reverse.
Oh,
Under 4 minutes to go in the fourth. Jordan on the pull-up.
He's going crazy.
20 for MJ. He's got
24 points in the last 10 minutes.
He went on
Goodness
the next
gracious.
15 points to beat
the
us.
steal. Goes in on Anthony.
And if you watch the video, the last one he made to win,
This is no like catches the ball in the post. He does the typical Jordan fadeaway. He knocks down the shot. They go up by 6. He turns to the bench and says, "Shut up, you little bitch."
he's looking for me. He's like, "I told you about talking trash to me."
Michael Jordan with a hot fourth quarter. 19 in the fourth quarter. And the Bulls.
Yo, they do not make them like this anymore, man. And I kind of blame the AAU scene a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody all cool. Everybody grew up together. And I don't know. I miss those days, man, where it could go down any second. You feel me? But it was still some respect.
Prevail on this one.
But when I think of you, I think of trash talking. I think of you
Shout out to Reggie Miller, man.
going back and forth with other players. Yes.
Oh!
I'm a really nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the biggest of guys. I may be tall, but I wasn't the biggest or strongest guys. I needed to have a little bit of an edge. I started talking as soon as I got into the league, but I had a bad experience. My rookie year, we were playing the Chicago Bulls, and this is Michael Jordan's 3rd or 4th year in.
Okay.
And we were playing the next exhibition game in some obscure place. And Michael's going through the motion. And Chuck Person, who's on my team, who's a trash talker as well, is like, can you believe Michael Jordan, the guy everyone's talking about, who's supposed to be able to walk on water? You're out here killing him, Reg. This is in the first half. It's like, you should be talking to him.
Reggie. He's gassing you up, man. We call that sending your buddy on a dummy mission. He's setting you up, man.
I was like, you're right, Michael. Who do you think you are? The great Michael Jordan. That's right. There's a new kid on town, right? Kind of looks at me and starts shaking his head. So at half, I have 10 and he has 4 points, right? And I'm doing all this talking. He's like, okay. End of the game in the second half, he ended up with 44 and I ended up with 12. So he outscored me 40-2. And as he's walking off, he's like, be sure and be careful. You never talk to Black Jesus like that.
It's Ma calling and Papa. I'm leaving a message.
Happy New Year.
Hey, yo. Who are y'all top 5 trash talkers in
Hi,
NBA history?
honey. Hey, Grandma.
Drop those in the comments for me, man.
Can I do this?
Do they like me?
In sports, we find
I gotta
the
stop being
answers.
cheap, man. I gotta stop being cheap. Apparently, I'm gonna have to get these ads out of here, man.
So, how far will you go?
Top 5 trash talkers.
I'm
Drop
so
it.
sorry, Black Jesus. I'm so sorry.
Did you ever do it again?
Never to Michael Jordan. Never to Michael.
But that's all right. Let's see if all that trash talking starts when it's 0-0 instead of 5-6 point lead.
That's a
where it
fact.
starts. That's the sign of a good man. If you can talk shit when it's even score, or talk shit when you're behind score. When you're ahead, it's easy to talk.
I'm playing in my
That's a
my
fact.
camp against OJ Mayo. He was a top high school kid coming.
Oh. This what you doing, Mike? Come on, Mike. Leave him alone, man.
Now, and I never met him first time.
I happen to be the only high school player there, and it was mainly a freshman in college. He came on the court and he guarded me, so instantly I was like, man, he must think I'm the, not the strong link over here.
In front of my camp, he starts his thing about, you can't guard me, you can't do this. I got my campus here, so I can't really go where I want to go because of my camp.
And then he said, okay, now let me handle my business. And he looked me in my face and said that. I'm like, what you mean? So he said, I need all the campers, everybody to leave. Let's clear the gym.
So I stopped the camp, send the kids to bed. We go back to playing. And he starts his whole thing, that you can't guard me, you can't do this.
We continue playing pickup. Mike was Mike. He was jawing a little bit and really getting into me defensively. And, he's backing me down, said, better scream for mama. It's mama, hit the famous fadeaway on me. And then, I said, okay, you got it going. And then he said, hey, young fella, let me tell you something.
I said, look, dude, you may be the best high school player, but I'm the best player in the world. So from this point on, it's a lesson.
And don't you ever disrespect, the great like that.
And from that point on, it was a lesson. He never won a game. I posted him up. I did everything. If I can ever show you that film, and if you can ever ask him that, ask him about the thing that happened at my camp.
So we got Chicago Bulls coming in town, and unfortunately, I got a sprained ankle. I enjoy guarding Mike because he was, the one thing I did with Mike is I never got him pissed off. He make a shot, you say, good shot, Mike. You don't talk trash to him so he can go off for 60. You can try to kill him with kindness. You don't try to talk trash to him. So they're getting off the bus. We're done with shoot around and we're walking out. And MJ says, B. Scott, what's going on? Man, I hear that you're not playing tonight. I said, no, I sprained my ankle. He said, who's guarding me? I said, Anthony Peeler. He said, 50. So I told Anthony Peeler, listen, MJ, he's probably going to go for about 50 tonight on you. So just
crazy.
Don't piss him off. He ended up with 54. So the man could do basically whatever he wanted to do on that basketball court.
Oh, man. Yo, Mike a fool, man. Mike a fool. But he could back it up, though. You feel me? He definitely could back it up. The GOAT, the best player of all time. What I loved about Mike, he did talk, but he could back it up. But he was a beast on both ends. You know me, I love my two-way players. But that is it. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. I love y'all. Let me know what y'all want to see next. If y'all got any players that y'all want me to, react to or anything like that, or any videos, definitely send them through. I am the people's